3 News for more local stories.
For more than 30 years, Ed Jones has used his Nutrition World store in East Brainerd to help customers live their healthiest lives. It's his life's passion, and this morning he is back talking about how to reduce chronic joint pain. The key word to me in that is chronic. If you've ever lived with, and you've experienced it, chronic pain, it's not just physically debilitating, mentally it wears you down.
All the way across the board, because sleep, depression, anxiety, worry about how bad will this get. And actually 22% of this nation is having trouble with chronic pain. And that's about 51 million people. I've gone through this. In my before 40, I didn't have any pain like most people. Pretty resilient, just like felt like I was never going to age and get old. Well, somewhere around 45, you start having this, oh, my elbow hurts, oh, my shoulder. Nothing wrong with your body, but you start having these aches and pains. And back then you could take one baby aspirin almost and get the pain gone.
Yeah.
Well, that changes with years. I'm 67 2 days ago.
Happy birthday.
But in their mid-40s, 50, you start feeling all this. Why? I am a person who delves into the why question, and I don't take what traditional belief system is, which is let's put a Band-Aid on it, let's patch it, let's take Advil, Motrins. Those drugs are very dangerous to your kidneys, your gut lining, and really the secret that people don't know about these drugs is they diminish the cartilage between your joints. So let's say, oh, we have chronic pain in our hips. Well, let's take something. Well, the problem is you're digging a deep hole.
You're adding insult to injury.
You are. And we have a new clinical pharmacist at Nutrition World working on a consultation basis. He's got 33 years experience. He told somebody last week something I loved, and his name's Dr. Kurt Deering. Hope to have him on here someday. But he said, if you take these drugs, which sometimes we have to, I'm not denying that. If you do 3 days on, take 3 days off. That way you recuperate and you don't destroy the joint and the gut that way.
Okay, so you always pack a punch when you come, and every time our conversations end and we think we could have talked longer. So I know you have some product, and I know you have some of your get to the root of it graphs, if you will. Where do you want to start?
We have to, how do we manage chronic pain without the drugstore options?
Okay.
We have to eat a diet that's low in inflammation. There's a lot of foods that create inflammation.
Do you want me to hold this
chart
first?
Like this.
Okay.
We just very quickly, too much gluten, too much sugar, too many refined carbohydrates. That is the demon of inflammation. Eating meats that are not raised properly, which means they have tons of drugs in them. Go to Aldi's, go to Trader Joe's, come to Nutrition World. We have local farmers who are giving us these kind of meats. Processed bad oils called seed oils. That's canola, vegetable oils, food additives, and artificial sweeteners. So those are the 10 foods that we have to reduce. But there's a compound in foods called oxalates.
Am I changing the thing?
Yes. And what oxalates are, these are the foods that have it. This is why I had to have double hip replacement a year and 2 months ago.
And that's saying a lot if this happened to you.
Yes, because everything else in my body looks like I'm 25 on MRIs and x-rays, but for some reason my hips were destroyed. I walked with a cane. I did everything possible for 3.5 years, barely slept. It's because I ate healthy foods. I know that sounds crazy. There's a small segment of healthy foods that have oxalates, and oxalates are glass-like compounds. Raspberries, I eat every day. Chocolate, healthy, I eat every day. I had spinach every other day. Swiss chard, tofu, nuts and seeds, rhubarb, beets, and wheat bran. Those are the things that gave me oxalates. The next one is a picture of what an oxalate looks like. It's glass, basically glass. They lodge into something in your body. Okay, that's good. And we can, if we don't get them out, and for you to learn more about it, if you go to YouTube, just go to YouTube, type in oxalate and Nutrition World. I did a video, actually 4 of them, how do we get rid of these? And one thing to get rid of them is you have to quit eating them. Okay,
so wait a minute. What I'm hearing you say, because I eat a lot of those same foods, not maybe as much as you.
Because they're nutritious, but that doesn't mean they're safe for us.
Thankfully, Brussels sprouts is not on that list.
No, they're not. Neither is broccoli.
Okay, I eat a lot of that too. But so if you're a spinach eater and you're eating it 4 times a week, let's just say, along with all this other healthy stuff, you're essentially putting good things into your body, but you're also putting like a glass-like substance into your body that's shredding up stuff?
It's shredding, it's damaging, it's tearing up. I had to get over the idea that if something's nutritious, it's healthy. Nutritious is good, but there's nutritious that's not healthy. That's why I had to stop eating oxalate foods. I now have no chronic pain at 67. I had chronic pain at 47, 57, and 65.
Does it always show up in a joint?
It will show up somewhere. Skin, eyes, thyroids, brain function, but most of the time it's in joints. And here's how you diagnose it.
Okay.
You go on a completely oxalate-free diet for 2 weeks, and if you feel awful, you have oxalates. And why do I say that? Because you're dumping them out of the joint and they hurt.
So what if you don't eat all of these, but a lot of one?
It doesn't matter. That's what I did. I had only 5 of them. And so we have to lower that level. And there's a product in Nutrition World called OxaGuard. You take 2 of those twice a day and it opens the channel to get rid of some of them. But you have to stop eating them.
If people come to you at Nutrition World, can they find this chart somewhere? Can your staff show it to them?
If they go to that video on YouTube, Nutrition World Oxalates, you'll see everything you need. Now, secondly, we have to balance it with a few nutrients. The number one most important thing is raise our level of protein right here. Taking a joint support, because we still need to rebuild cartilage. These are the ones that put moisture back in joints. The right omega-3s, because that creates less inflammation. And when you're hurting, this is what I did half the time, called natural kind of options, painkillers, called Curamed, acute pain relief. I doubled the dose on it, and it would take the edge off very nicely. Now, there were still days I had to do drugs.
Okay, say that,
no longer.
Say that a different way. There were still days you had to take medicine?
Take medicine, yes.
I've known you a long time, Ed Jones. Okay. So I will say this is a testimonial for you. Ed always has just come in here lickety-split for all these years. And it's true. It was like a person that we didn't even know. And it was horrible to watch. Wow. And you are back.
I'm fully back. I came into I never missed a gym workout, but I had to go in with a cane, had to go in with a walker, and because exercise is vital. This is vital, exercise is vital, and getting rid of oxalate foods is vital.
And I want to say this one last thing too. That was his why. You will have your own why, but he is still a digger to get to the root of it all, right?
That's right.
So people can come and ask you. You can't find the answer for them quickly necessarily, but you will help them find it.
So much has to be personalized in the journey of our health.
Right. Okay, here's where you find him. NutritionW.com is the website. Nutrition World itself is there on Lee Highway. They have the Wellness Center behind them. They're always expanding because this is his passion. So as he learns new things, he strives to bring it to us here in Chattanooga.
Health Fair, October 26th. Hugest thing in Chattanooga.
We'll see you before then.
Oh, yes.
Okay, stick around. When we come back, Rock City is here. They have got big plans for your Labor Day weekend. Plus, they're already looking ahead to fall. Chef Steve Gatlin's cooking up for us when we come back.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Labor Day sale is this weekend, Thursday through Monday. Unbelievable doorbusters are up to 60% off, starting at just $1.99. Summer's top furniture deals are here. This weekend, spend less, get more, only at Ashley.
The garage door is like a system.